Hello, great people of the universe. How are you doing? I'm Kayla, by the way, if you're new here. I have noticed that there are more of you listening, and I really do appreciate it, okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time listening to me. Today's gonna be a fun episode. I'm going to be talking about recent favorites, things that I have been loving for the summertime, for forever time. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Also, remember to leave a review on this podcast, especially if you're new. Let me know how I'm doing. Tell me what's up. I might have went in and left myself a review just to see how it works. But don't mind that. Don't pay any attention. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. That will also help this podcast get out to more new people, so then we can have a nice group of people who, I don't know, listen to this. Anyways, I'm gonna get into my highs and my lows and all of the life updates and stuff like that. Also, let me know if y'all like listening to my highs and lows and life updates. I think sometimes they're insightful. And sometimes I can cut out like a whole episode to just update y'all on my life because honestly, it changes constantly. So yeah, let's get into that. So for my highs and lows of this week, it is a Wednesday, and my high of the week is, well, I spent some time with my boyfriend yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. We watched Bridgerton, we went to the mall, we really just lived it up, you know? And I feel like I have been getting the chance and taking the chance to hang out with the people who are near and dear to my heart. It may not be an everyday thing because that's not practical, but it has been like a good once a week, twice, 3 times sometimes, where I'll hang out with somebody who's not my boyfriend, because I always see him. But yeah, it is nice to be around other people. Other high of the week is I've been feeling very creative. I just feel like I have a lot of creative energy this week. Don't really know where it's coming from. I just feel like I want to make stuff all the time, every second of the day. I have these spurts, and then I turn around and I don't make anything for like weeks, and I'm like, come back, creative energy. But yeah, that's the highs. There have been so many lows, but I'm gonna try to keep it light. I'm gonna try to keep it upbeat, you know. The lows have been, last week I had a rough time. It was raining and my car decided to act up and it started smoking. I got stuck at Tires Plus. If you don't know what Tires Plus is, it's like a place where you go get maintenance done on your car. And it just was not a good time. It was raining, but the good part, the outcome of that was a guy actually helped me out who worked there, and he called a tow truck for my car so then I could get it towed home and I could get home safely. And it was really nice just to talk to that guy and then to talk to the guy who drove the tow truck, because I had to ride in the tow truck home. They just were, you know, kind fellows. They gave me like good life advice, I feel like. And that was comforting to know that there are kind people still out there in the world, even though I haven't been seeing or meeting a whole bunch of new people all the time, obviously, because we have been in a pandemic for a year. It was nice to be exposed to that once again. A nice little reminder. What other lows have there been? I have had no motivation, like career wise. All of the motivation in the world creatively and personally, I feel like, but career wise, And academically, I'm just like, I want nothing to do with work. I want nothing to do with school. It makes me sad. I don't want to do it. But of course, I have to. Gotta make that money. Gotta get that degree, unfortunately. But yeah, those have been the lows. And those are like daily things. Work is a daily thing. I do work Monday through Friday. From the morning till the afternoon. Sometimes till night. Which has been quite a strain on me mentally, I feel like, and physically a little bit, because physical stress manifests. Wow, that was quite the rhyme. But yeah, those have been the lows. Let me see, are there any more highs or lows that I'm missing? I'm speaking it into existence that I'm gonna get a new car. So I guess I'm manifesting right now. And yeah, I think I can talk about the rest of what I want to talk about when I get into my favorites. So let's do that now. Get it out the way. Okay, so I have a list of favorites, and then I also have things that are just on my mind that I need to get off my mind. Number 1, I'm going to try to keep it in categories. So we're going to start off with food. So number 1, I have been loving frozen coffee from Dunkin'. I don't know what it is about that, but you go to Dunkin', right? Just hear me out. You go to Dunkin', you get a medium frozen coffee with vanilla swirl. You get whipped cream on top. I don't know what it is. It does something for me. And it doesn't make me feel jittery, because I've been trying to stay away from coffee because it spikes my anxiety and it makes me so jittery and just like not feel good. But that right there, it's good. Probably because it's iced and it's like watered down a lot, because it's frozen, obviously. But it's just such a pick-me-up. It's such a nice, refreshing drink. I also have been loving Coke with coffee. Now, I'm going to disclaim heavily here. I was sent Coke with coffee for free. Upcoming brand deal posts coming soon. And a video about that whole entire situation because it's so crazy. But I was sent Coke with coffee for free. And I was so skeptical. I was like, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be so disgusting. I'm going to hate this. And it's actually bomb. I don't know how they managed to pull that off or who decided it would be a good idea, but I'm glad that they did. I love Coke with coffee. However, it does have a lot of caffeine and it does make me feel jittery. Therefore, I don't drink it that often. I have to be feeling like really, really tired to drink it, but it is very delicious. And if you haven't tried it, go ahead and get you some, okay? It's very good. I also have been loving, well, recently, like literally as of yesterday, I don't go to Starbucks because I don't like supporting them as a company. But I went there yesterday and I got a grande pink drink with vanilla sweet cream cold foam. The recipe I did find on TikTok because I had no idea what to get because I don't go to Starbucks and all of their drinks are so complicated. So I didn't know what to get. Went on TikTok, found that recipe. I was like, fine, maybe. I got it. Y'all, I wanted to go back today and get the same thing. I don't know what they put in that. Is it crack? I don't know. But it's very refreshing. And I love fruits and strawberries and the fact that they had the strawberries in the drink and it was like sweet and the sweet cream cold foam was on the top. It was like whipped cream. Get you some of that. I don't like Starbucks. I don't like supporting Starbucks, but that drink right there was so good. I probably need to figure out how to make it at home so then I don't have to keep going back there and spending $5-6 per drink. It's 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 $5-6 per but very good. We love it. Okay, I'm gonna try to move out of food, but I just love food so much. I have been loving pizza, which is so basic of me, I know, but Domino's Pizza, Little Caesars, I know people have their thing about Little Caesars. I don't care. Little Caesars pizza is good on a good day, but Domino's is better. If you like Pizza Hut and Papa John's, child, I don't know. What other pizza? Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I went to Chuck E. Cheese on the weekend for my sister's birthday. That pizza was good. Pizza in general, I could eat every day for all of the meals of the day and be just fine. I'm sorry to break it to you if you don't like pizza, because there are those rare people in the world who don't like pizza. And if you're from South Florida and you know of a good pizza place that's like local, family owned, has like really good New York style pizza, please let me know, because I will be there in a snap. I love pizza right now. I've also been liking Capri Suns. They're just a nice, refreshing drink. I've also been liking my peach sparkling water. Again, refreshing. Kind of an old lady drink though, not gonna lie. I used to hate sparkling water, but now I kind of love it. It's an acquired taste though. It really is. So maybe try like a can of that before getting an entire box if you want to get into the sparkling water thing. But it makes you feel fancy, you know? You put it in a cute cup. You put maybe some fruits on top of it. You feel like you are on vacation. You feel like you've gone somewhere exotic all of a sudden, just drinking your sparkling water. Much more, I don't know, rich taste than just regular water. Regular water is good for you though. Drink your regular water. But sparkling water is also great. Ferrero Rocher and dark chocolate. Erica put me on. Erica, I know you're listening to this because you support me to the ends of the earth, and I really appreciate you for that. I have been loving Ferrero Rocher and dark chocolate. It's just been a really good indulgence. She got me a bar of, I'm looking at it right now, Lindt Excellence 70% cacao or cocoa, however you say it, dark chocolate. So good. So good. I don't know if it has like caffeine in it. Is that a stupid thing to ask or wonder? Doesn't some chocolate have caffeine in it? I think it might. I don't know. It could just be the sugar, but there isn't that much sugar in it. It just makes me feel kind of energized, which is weird. But yeah, okay. Is that all for foods? I have a long list of groceries that I want to get this month, so maybe I'll be giving y'all some more food recommendations and snacks and stuff, because I love snacks. I live off of snacks sometimes. Oh, and also sushi, but y'all knew that. I love my sushi. Okay. Preferably spicy tuna rolls. I don't get too crazy with the spicy though. I don't like spicy. Yeah. Okay. Next category is what I've been watching / consuming, like what I've been listening to / watching, if that makes any sense. Okay, TV wise, I have been watching Bridgerton, as I mentioned before. I'm a little late to the party, but it is good. It is a good show. It's a good show to just binge watch, you know? It's a good binge watch show. I asked y'all for a lot of TV recommendations, so now I have a long list of things to comb through. But I love it, and I really appreciate y'all for telling me all of those good recommendations, because I will be getting into them, and I will be reviewing them. All of them. Speaking of, when I'm finished with Bridgerton, I will be posting a review on my Instagram story / highlights. So if you're interested, you know, you can look at those, I guess. I have also been loving reality TV. I used to try to stay away from reality TV because it really is, it can be toxic content. But I watched the newest season of Married at First Sight. I love Married at First Sight. If you love Married at First Sight, please let me know so we can like link up and talk about Married at First Sight because it's so good. So looking forward to the next season. That season was really good. Really, really good. Not good as in like positive and uplifting, but just it was entirely dramatic. Usually Married at First Sight is not that dramatic, but there was a whole thing where there was a husband on there who had a baby mama, and it was the whole baby mama drama thing, and then just a lot. There's a lot going on in that season, but it was so interesting to watch. I think it's really interesting to watch reality TV sometimes because I love things behind like sociology, psychology, just watching people, you know, react in their natural state, and like it's cool. It's an interesting thing for me to watch. I like watching people live life. What can I say? It piques my interest. I'm nosy. What can I say? Besides from Married at First Sight, I watched season 2 of The Circle, and I loved The Circle. I think that season just came out. It was another thing that was just kind of like toxic, but so interesting to watch. If you don't know what The Circle is, it's a reality TV show on Netflix. By the way, I watched Married at First Sight on Lifetime because they only had the newest episodes for free if you have a TV service provider, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But The Circle is on Netflix, and it's a social media competition where the people go in and they live in this big apartment thing together, but they never see each other face to face. So they could be like a catfish, and they only interact through The Circle. So through like texting each other or playing games together, but you can only see the person's profile picture that they chose and the bio that they chose, and you only know them based off of how they interact with you. Such a cool concept for a show. It's literally a popularity contest, which can be toxic in some ways, but it's so interesting to watch the way that people pick up on social cues and different gestures that people make just by forming a sentence. Very interesting. Love that show. I have to get into season 1 so then I get, you know, the full background on the whole thing. But it was a very cool show. What can I say? I feel like I said what can I say like 4 times in the last 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm obviously talking in circles today. But yeah, that's what I've been watching TV-wise. Bridgerton and reality TV. That's what I've seen lately. YouTube-wise, I actually didn't write this down, so forgive me if I go on a tangent. I have been watching... Who have I been watching? I've been watching Disney vlogs just from any and everyone who posts them because I miss Disney. I'm sorry. If y'all despise Disney adults, I really apologize. I love you some Disney. I'm so sorry. Like... I could just watch those vlogs for days. The food looks good. The rides look fun. I'm not a crazy Disney adult where I'd spend like $1,000 in Disney World. But, you know, for a cute little trip, a cute getaway, have some nice food, nice ambiance, nostalgia. I'm all for it. I've been watching those videos. I have also been watching The Basics. Emma Chamberlain. I feel like most people watch her, so everybody's sick of me, but I don't care. She puts out quality content. Don't care. I've been watching Nicolette Gosselin. She's a small creator. I don't know. I put her vlogs in the background. She's a good like background noise vlog. Is that offensive for me to say that someone's good to put on in the background? It's just some people I can sit and watch intently the entire way through, but other people I'd rather put on in the background and kind of like key in on a few things that they say. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing because I'm still supporting them. So it's like, whatever. I still like it, still comment, but it's in the background. Nothing wrong with that. Who else have I been watching? Savannah Suber, she's also a small content creator. Let me think. I can't really think of anyone else off the top of my head. I've been trying to spend less and less time watching YouTube, though. So I guess that's a good thing. I've kind of replaced it with reality TV and Bridgerton. Okay, let's move on to podcasts that I've been listening to. Oh, and I also wanted to just touch on, I've been watching travel vlogs in general, besides for Disney ones, because I want to go somewhere soon, but I don't know where. I guess I'll talk about that now. I'm kind of thinking of going to Disney for my birthday, mainly because they are opening the Ratatouille ride on my birthday, which kind of got me hyped. It did. When I heard that news, I was like, oh, wow, for me? You're opening it for me? Like, that's very nice. How kind of you, Disney. They don't know I exist. But still, I think that the coincidence of that is a sign that I should definitely go. But I want to see how things play out financially within the next few months. Especially if I decide to go on a trip before my birthday. I kind of have been thinking of going to Universal because I want to ride the Velocicoaster, whatever it's called, because I heard the ride was really good from several sources. And also, I just want to go on a vacation or like a road trip. I'm so tired of being here, like where I am all the time, every day. You know when you just feel like you need a vacation. I've been feeling like that. When was the last time I took a vacation? Oh gosh. I literally can't remember. I mean, we have been in a pandemic, but like, it's been a while, like a true vacation where I actually felt relaxed and stuff. Yeah, it's been a while. So I think I owe it to myself, but then again, I don't want to waste a lot of money this summer. I'm trying to save, but I'm also trying to have a hot girl summer. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. But if you have any recommendations for places that I could go that are cheap but fun, I live in Florida, by the way. So like, Orlando's a 3-hour drive. Tampa's like a 4 or 5, I think. Some things are closer than others. Let me know. Okay, now I'm moving on to podcasts that I've been listening to. I've been listening to Anything Goes by Emma Chamberlain, of course, basic girl over here. I've been listening to All Over the Place, which is Nicolette Gosselin's podcast. So I'm just name dropping her everywhere in here. I've been listening to the Mallory Brothers podcast, but what's new? I listen to them every week. Literally, I love their podcast so much. Even if you're not, because they seem to be geared mainly towards Black people as their audience, because, well, they're Black. But even if you're not Black, I promise you, if you're interested in anything that's like cultural at all, they're a really interesting podcast to listen to. American cultural, I should say, because they talk about music, they talk about movies, they talk about TV shows, they talk about politics, they talk about relationships, a whole realm of things. So they have something for you. I've also been listening to My Sisters. That's also a podcast mainly geared towards Black women. But, like I said, if you're not a Black woman, you can definitely get something from it. They just give a lot of good, life advice and tips for relationships, career, just life in general, I feel like. Really good podcast. And lastly, I've been listening to Fingers Crossed. What can I say about Fingers Crossed? I feel like they're kind of similar to my sisters, but not geared towards black women. They're two white women. One of them lives in New York City, and then the other lives in, Texas? I can't really remember where the other one lives. But they also have good takes on life, career, relationships. I feel like I listen to kind of similar things. So if you're interested in listening to more like personal stories, advice, diary type of podcasts, that's more of what I listen to. Not so much like Crime Junkie or news, politics, not so much that type of stuff. Because when I listen to podcasts, I want to escape. I want a bit of escapism. Okay, so that's all of the podcasts that I've been listening to, and the shows and YouTube videos that I've been watching. So I'm going to get into things that I've loved wearing recently. I have loved wearing jewelry. Something about accessorizing has really been hitting the spot for me. So I'm not a rings person. I know rings have been really trendy in fashion lately, but I lose rings so quickly and easily because they bother my fingers. I hate feeling like when I wash my hands, I either need to take off my rings before or after. I don't like the feeling of getting water underneath my ring and then it's sticking against my finger. The ring is sticking against my finger with the water. That's just the most disgusting feeling. I really do hate it. So I don't wear rings that often. Sorry for that tangent on rings. But I do like simple and kind of, I guess you'd say, dainty bracelets. Nothing too bulky because I don't like that sticky feeling against my arm either. I also like necklaces. Layering different necklaces is always a go-to for me. What else? I've always loved earrings, especially since I went natural, since like I've let my hair, not be relaxed and be curly on its own. I think that earrings are the go-to way to spice up any outfit. You could do a hoop, you could do a dangle. I've been getting my earrings mostly from my family members. Like my great grandma, she has the best earrings. Her fashion sense, unmatched. Yeah, but if you were looking to maybe find some cool looking earrings, I think they have really nice shops on Depop for earrings that are like homemade and of course small business owned. I haven't personally bought from any of them, but I see a lot of them on there. Also, thrift shops. If you're going thrifting in person again, look up the jewelry section. They might have some cute earrings, bracelets, jewelry, all that type of stuff. What else have I been liking? Sunglasses. I have been accessorizing with sunglasses nonstop. I have about 4 pairs that I alternate between. I have my basic pair that's just black and gold. I have 2 pink pairs, and then I have a red pair. All of which you've probably seen on my Instagram pictures, but I've been loving them. Sunglasses are very cool. It's an easy way to dress up anything. If you're wearing sweats and you put on some cute sunglasses, you instantly look like you're a celebrity, just trying to go incognito. Very, very instant, rich girl kind of vibe. Yeah. I'm going to stop talking about sunglasses. What else have I been wearing? Ooh, fun oversized t-shirts. So I got a couple of these off Depop. They were like $7 from this shop called Retron Skate, something like that. But they had really cool vintage looking t-shirts. I'm sure you could find some in the men's section of a thrift store or freaking, I don't know, Walmart, Target. oversized t-shirts that are just cool to look at, fun, bright colors, maybe a little tie-dye here and there. Ooh, someone's calling me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, oversized shirts. I've been wearing them with biker shorts, skirts, sweatpants, jeans, pants that are like slacks, definitely funky textured or patterned pants have been really fun to match those shirts with, especially because t-shirts are usually like one color with, slight undertones or detailing here and there. So because they're more of a solid color, you can match them with like really cool looking pants or skirts or anything that you like to wear. Yeah, just a little fashion tip. I guess I'm fashion Kayla now. Yeah, so I've been wearing that, and then I have been loving nail polish, and I usually hate nail polish because it rubs off and chips off so easily, and I can never usually have any time to enjoy it. It's just off in like 2 days, but I've kind of not been caring lately. I've been wearing nail polish for the past 2 months and polishing my nails every Sunday consistently. It's just like a self-care type of thing for me at this point because I watch something and I do my nails at the same time. Not saying that self-care stops at polishing your nails, but it's just something that I practice to take a little rest time, and it gives me something else to focus on. So I kind of shape my nails, my natural nails, almond style, and paint them with whatever polish that I find. Mostly been pink though. I've been standing by pink nail polish, like a pastel bright Barbie pink color, and that's been doing it for me. I've been loving it. I feel like a princess with my nails polished like this and shaped like this. And yeah, Essie polish has been the longest lasting so far. I just put some on this week. I got a new Essie nail polish, and I polished my nails on Saturday, put a top coat on them. It's Wednesday now, and only slight chipping on my right hand. That's it. So I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything that I've been enjoying clothing / accessories wearing stuff wise. Now I'm gonna get into stuff that I've been enjoying doing, which is great. I have been taking some things off of the bucket list, but not much because I don't have a car anymore, okay? So being that I don't have a car right now, I don't like to be codependent on people and be asking my friends like, hey, come pick me up because I don't have a car. Like, no, no. I don't like feeling like I am helpless and reliant on one person, And I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on Ubers either. So we're staying at home in the house until I can figure out the car situation a little bit better. But yeah, sorry, I went on a little... What was I talking about? Oh yeah, stuff that I've been enjoying doing. So before my car broke down, I loved going on picnics. I have been doing the picnics thing for the past couple of months. It's been a good, fun little time, I text my friends back and forth, organize what we're bringing. I kind of have like a whole picnic kit now. I feel like a dad. I have a mini cooler. I have platters, plates, forks. What is he screaming about? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if y'all hear that. But I have like all of the picnic supplies that you need for a picnic now. Like I'm always ready, set, ready to go. Pretty much. Unless we run out of plates. I did run out of plates one time. But yeah, I feel like the picnic queen. And I'm going to keep going on picnics. And y'all are going to keep seeing the picnic TikToks and Reels. And I don't care because I love me some picnics. If you haven't been on a picnic this summer, you definitely should try that. It's a lot of fun. Even if you don't have a lot of money, I have made a picnic happen on $50. That's actually a lot of money. That's a lot of money, Kayla. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, you can make a picnic happen for even less than that. Dollar Tree is your best friend for picnic everything. And what else have I been enjoying doing? I've been loving making short form content. I've usually been more of a YouTube type of gal, but I don't know. That might be changing. Making shorter videos on TikTok and Reels has been fun for me recently. Most of them have just consisted of basic things, just what I'm doing throughout the day. Anytime I look up and I think something is pretty, I pretty much record that. And I put it into a nice little 30-second, 60-second video, and it feels good because I feel like I'm creating content that's, it means something and it's beautiful to me, but it's not taking me 2 to 3 hours to edit it. It's not taking me an entire day to record. It's not taking up a whole bunch of storage space on my phone because I don't use a camera. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's a nice thing. It's on the go. It's easy. It's light. It gets the job done. But I still do want to keep posting YouTube videos consistently. I posted 2 last week, and then I didn't post one this week so far because I need to incorporate a brand deal in there, which has been a lot of work. Y'all, brand deals are a lot of work, okay? I'm going to keep it honest. They're a lot of work. Don't know if I'm going to be taking any more in the future because, child, it's not even worth it. If I'm not getting paid, it's not worth it. Anyways, yeah, that's been the short form content. I feel like there's something else that I've been enjoying doing. Things that I want to get back into. I want to get back into painting. I haven't painted in so long or done anything really hands-on crafty. So that's made me kind of sad. I want to get back into that. I want to spend more time outside. There was once a time where I was going to the park a lot, especially with my siblings. But I haven't gone to the park in a couple months, and I think that would be nice. What else? I do want to spend more time with friends, but like I said, I don't want to be reliant on friends for rides, and I'm trying to save money. But I would love to go on a road trip. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to go on a road trip so bad. But like I said, I don't want to be reliant on people, so I don't want to be like, oh, we'll use your car to go on a road trip. If I want to go on a road trip, I want to be the one to say, okay, I can drive my car, or we can take turns driving my car to wherever it is that we're going, and I don't want it to be like all of the pressures on me to get us there or all of the pressures on them to get us there, because I hate that. But I have also been considering taking a train to wherever I want to go. We'll see. It's in the works. I'm still figuring things out. What else? What else have I been wanting to do? I have been wanting to go to the beach. I haven't gone to the beach in like a month, and I kind of missed my chance when my car was working for the past few weeks. It was working, and I was able to get to the beach, but I didn't go to the beach, so that's my bad. So now I have to wait until I get another car, so then I go to the beach, because the beach is kind of far from where I live. It's like 30 minutes. I guess that's not that far, but I'm definitely not walking to the beach or Ubering to the beach. So we're just gonna wait on that one. I also want to go to the pool. Oh my gosh, I've just been wanting a pool day. I just want to go to the pool and have some food and swim and get out and eat and then go back in and swim some more and maybe get in a jacuzzi, get warmed up. Just a pool day is much needed on my end, but I need to find a pool that is open. So maybe I should look into that for like this weekend or something. That'd be fun. Ooh, pool day. Ooh. I think there are some pools around me, or like a pool where my grandma lives or something like that I could go to. That's not too far to Uber to. Yeah. Pool. Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else? Wow, is that really it? I feel like there's been so many other things that I love. I'm probably forgetting some. I always do this. I actually have been enjoying cleaning. And that might sound really old and adult of me, but cleaning has been kind of fun. When most of your time goes into working a job and your room is a mess and you really just can't stand it, cleaning feels like the most refreshing, fun, beautiful thing to do. Like, compared to working, I would clean my room all day, every day if somebody paid me to. I would literally turn on YouTube and just clean my room all day if that's all that I had to do. Like, ooh, I wish. I guess it's kind of one of those things where it's not something you want to do if there are more fun things to do, but there aren't more fun things to do for me right now, so I'm cleaning. Which is fine, you know? It's keeping my mental kind of clear, I guess. Speaking of mental, I have been in therapy, which has been good. I'm actually doing therapy again next week, I think. It's kind of sporadic because I'm getting it through my school. But it has been making me kind of sensitive and hyper emotional, I feel like. Whereas I try to keep my emotions to a minimum, especially when I'm dealing with like other people. But I feel like therapy kind of unlocks me in a way where it makes me have to sit and think and feel things. So yeah, therapy has been another thing that I loved. I've been loving my turtles. And I say turtles, yes, with two, that's plural, 2 turtles. As you all know, I ordered a turtle offline, and I know people have their opinions about that, but you know, that's just what I did, okay? I'm sorry, don't judge me for it. I thought it would be fun. Yeah. And then I kind of did a bit of a turtle rescue. There was a turtle outside of my home that had lost its way. Sorry for the British accent. There's Bridgerton jumping out. And so I picked it up and I isolated it from my turtle. I isolated it from my turtle that I bought offline, Donatella. I isolated the turtle from her for about 2 weeks, and then I said, well, hopefully this is okay. I took a risk. I did. Don't judge me. I am kind of stupid for this. Oh well, call me that stupid girl. That's me. I put her in the tank with Donatella, and I watched them. I monitored them. I watched the way things happen. I did have to feed them separately for a time because Donatella did not understand the concept of sharing food and not eating all of the other turtles' food. But it's working out. It's worked out so far. They kind of are in love with each other. I'm not sure the gender of the new turtle. I think it's a girl, but it is really tiny, so I have no idea. Her name is Sydney, if it is a her. If not, his name is Sydney. I think Sydney is a pretty gender-neutral name. And I called it Sydney because P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way Sydney. And I didn't want to be basic and call it Squirt, because Squirt is the name of the baby sea turtle in Finding Nemo. I decided to go with Sydney. Which I thought was way more fitting for her, he, them. Yeah, so I have a new turtle. She's been here for a couple of months, actually. I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want people to, like, bash me about it, but honestly, I don't care. It's my turtle. like jump through the phone and bash me then, you feel me? But yeah, she's a lot of fun. She sits on top of Donatella's back to sunbathe sometimes, which is the most adorable thing. She literally follows Donatella around the tank. It's very cute. It's the cutest thing. They have a cute little friendship going, and I love that for them. Sometimes Donatella is a little pushy about her food. She'll swipe her out of the way a little bit, be like, hey, get out my way, I need to get my food. But, you know, I reprimand Donatella and I tell her to stop it, and she usually listens to me. Even though turtles can't hear that well, she listens. But yeah, I think, oh my gosh, new episode of Loki is on Disney Plus. I forgot about that. I have been loving Loki. I forgot about that. I forgot to tell you about Loki. Ugh, I'm the worst at keeping organization during these things. Hopefully y'all don't mind. But Loki, ooh, if you have Disney Plus, if you could steal somebody's Disney Plus password, please do it. Loki's so good. I love Loki. Loki's one of my favorite Marvel characters ever. Not only because he is very attractive in my eyes, but also because I just think he's an interesting character. You know, as a villain, he has so many different layers to him. He's not like a normal villain where they're just like, I hate people, kill, kill, kill. You know, he's like, he has layers to him. He has emotions, feelings, empathy even, some might say. So, love that he has his own TV show. Love that I get to watch it every week. I also was watching The Handmaid's Tale, the new season that came out. Pretty sure it just wrapped, though, last week. Pretty sure I'm not getting a new episode for another really, really long time, which I'm kind of sad about. But if you don't watch The Handmaid's Tale, you should get on it. I'm just saying, it's really good. Sometimes the acting, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the acting can be a bit much. But the writing, though, the writing is always good. The writing is always on par. I love that show. That show is so good. But I'm not going to talk too much about TV shows and stuff in this episode because, honestly, I could have a whole nother episode about that. And I do want to get to my talk about favorite movies and summer movies to watch. And I may have a guest on to talk about kids' movies that I love because y'all be sleeping on the kids' movies. Kids' movies are excellent sometimes, especially Pixar. Yeah. Also, if you're interested in being a guest and talking with me, please don't hesitate to reach out because I love talking and having like a one-on-one conversation, you know. I don't always like to have big group conversations, and I don't always like to talk to myself all the time, you know. Having someone else here would be great. So if you'd like to be a guest, if you'd like to just sit in and talk with me about random nonsense, we could talk about random nonsense because I love doing that. I could talk about that all day, random nonsense. But if you have a topic in mind, that's good too. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. I'm open to it. So just message me on Instagram and I'll get there. And I also wanted to say some people on Instagram who don't know me personally are always like, "Oh my gosh, you responded to my DM." Like, I feel like it's so rude for people not to. Like, sometimes I have my days, I have my moments, I have my weeks, my months where I don't want to talk to anyone and I put myself in a bubble of isolation. But if I'm not going through that, I'll probably respond to your message because I love talking to new people. I find engaging with new people is very fun and it's something that excites me for some reason. So if you message me on Instagram, I'm probably going to message you back. And it's not a big deal for me. I don't know. I don't know why people don't do that more often. I don't know why that is a big deal. Whereas, if you have the time, if you're on Instagram, talk to people. That's kind of what the app is for. But I'm not judging. I'm not judging. All right, I think I'm going to wrap the episode up. Let's do the outro. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to this. Whatever you're doing, if you are driving, taking a walk, in the shower, cooking, working, doing school, I hope that you have the best day, the best night, the best week, the best time ever. Honestly, the best life. Have fun. Enjoy the summer. I know usually in most places in the U.S., the weather is either blisteringly hot or it's pretty nice. So if you have a nice summer day, try to go out and enjoy it, I try my best to do that anyways, even though I work every day. And yeah, I will talk to you all in the next episode. In the meantime, again, leave a review, okay, so other people can get to know what goes on over here in the creative podcast. And message me on Instagram if you want to join an episode at KCreates, because I am not using the podcast Instagram anymore because it's too much work. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!